Hi there, welcome to another educational video document in my Web3 expedition. This is a follow-up video and a reminder video about earning NXP points on Nansen AI. It's a much needed thing to pay attention to, besides, of course, uh, availing of Nansen AI for its proficiency as the most sophisticated AI tool when it comes to on-chain analytics. However, in the course of acquiring or accruing Nansen points, you'd already start using Nansen. Okay, so soon I will be starting tutorials on all the unique features of Nansen AI. I was going through some issues, a loved one in the hospital going through surgery and stuff like that. So I'm just returning. So I decided to do a reminder video for those interested in earning Nansen points to remind them of how to get started, how to approach this. So we'll quickly look at what is required of you to earn as many points as possible. Now you'll see that my tier is the green tier. To be able to reach the next higher tier, I will need 7.8k NXP. I'm currently at 2,169 NXP. So how was this earned? Let's quickly talk about that in this video. Okay, so one activity that you can carry out, to get you started all together with earning NX P points on Nansen is staking. Now, by the way, if you didn't know, Nansen is perhaps the most partnered project in Web3, very recognized historically, perhaps the oldest AI project, and it's a productive tools used by many, including whales. We will talk about that to conclude the video. So one thing that it avails you of is the ability to stake your underlying asset and earn yield in turn, but you will also earn NXP points. So if you want to have on-chain exposure to different chains, different dApps, you can do so directly on Nansen. Like, for example, in the last video, I discussed my reasoning for wanting to stake on Starknet to have some exposure there. I've not done it yet, but it's on my mind. Okay, now you will see that I also have my Hyperliquid staked here. Instead of it sitting idle on Hyperliquid, why not just take it on Nansen to earn points? Now, at the same time, you position yourself for the second Hyperliquid airdrop. Assuming they decide to airdrop to stakers of their hype token. Okay, now you also have yield opportunities, 10% on running, 10% of on Avalanche, 10% of on IOTA. If you have Solana, you can bring it on here, although it shows 0%. If you have Tron, 5%, Su, 5%. Now, at the same time, you earn points. So if you look here, it says points from staking are awarded weekly based on your total stake value across chains supported in season 0. So you simply have to look here for a protocol or chain of interest and stake. You already may have the assets, some of the assets featured on here. For example, I have Avalanche, I mean Hype, so why not just stake it? Okay, now that's one thing that obviously will earn you points. Another thing that will earn you points, let's click on here. So you can see how I'm earning points, by the way. Activated Nansen points, I got 20 NXP. Staked, I got 12 NXP. Last time I got was last week, I believe. I think weekly it will update. So you see here, staked. I've been accumulating for having staked for a long time, and much of my NXP have come from that. Okay, another thing you can do to earn points is, which may be the biggest way of earning points, especially if you don't have large equity, is getting a pro subscription. So if you go to this area here, you will see that if you have a pro subscription, you'll be able to earn $1. I mean, 10 points per $1 spent on subscription. The basic plan, we will look into that very quickly, which is recommendable because I believe that you'll earn a tangible amount, maybe like 1000 NXP already from that plan, all while unlocking, the most powerful features of so let's go here. The most powerful features of Nansen. So if you click on earn, it will take you to the different plans. You can be on the free plan, for example, and have these features, be able to track 10, have 10 watch lists, tag addresses with 3 custom labels. So quite limited features here. But if you upgrade to $99 per month, you'd have full access to smart money data, for example. So you'll have access to this, where you can take a deep dive into events on Web3. I mean, across tangible events in the DeFi space, so you can take action very quickly. You can also set alerts on all these smart holdings, whether trader, you want to check their P&L over time, you want to look at what they are doing, like in terms of staking, airdrops that you are tracking. They're all labeled for you right here in the smart money category. Okay. You can also create filters so that you can take up, you know, you can be present at these bullish opportunities. Uh, so you get the gist there. You'll also, I think, on a free plan, I'm not sure if you have AI signals, but this is another important aspect of Nansen because this can also be specialized based on your portfolio. It analyzes your portfolio, especially if you have this for you toggled, and then gives you insights real time related to your portfolio or prospective interest. For example, Fresh Wallet receives 381 million of USDC in the last 24 hours, 26x the recent average. Some people, this may be be what they're monitoring as an index for knowing if there is a bullish situation impending. Or say whales, a certain whale move a large amount of Bitcoin to the exchange, centralized exchanges, maybe they are preparing for a sale. Mixed top 25 holder balances increased by this today versus end of the year. So this may be a sign of an uptrend, you know, with respect to this token, which you can further analyze with a deep dive. P&L leaderboard holders, what the holders are doing, that's as powerful as you can have for an AI analytical tool. Analyze on X. So right here, you can see what discussions are taking place involving Mixi on X. Now, this may take some time. So how many smart money are, I mean, how many smart money wallets are interested in known smart money wallets that have X accounts are interested in the token? How many top calls on X are talking about the token? Then there is also Nansen curated accounts. Very interesting stuff. Now, I would not be able to show it because when I'm recording my screen, the PC gets sluggish. So that may be the cause of the delay. In this category, all of X, this is very powerful to have, and you get all these solid features by virtue of an upgrade. And with the upgrade, you get, I believe, considering it's 99 per month for the basic account, you'll be getting 1000 NXP instantaneously. But what if you went for the topmost account, for those who want really strong deep dive into the state of Web3? This includes alpha community membership, elite investors, network only. For those interested in this, for this one, if you go apply for this for a month, then uh, you will be getting 1,000 times 10,000. Wow, that's a lot. 10,000 NXP points. Okay, there is also staking. There is inviting others, so you can also invite others. By the way, if you use my link to upgrade, you'll get a 10% discount. Okay. Now, onboarding for you who's just getting started, you will be interested in this. Activate your Nansen point, you'll get 20. points, link your Telegram, set up your first portfolio. Then these are other activities that you can do. You need to track this to see more activities that you can engage in for points. So add a token or wallet to your watch list, you'll earn 20 points. Create a smart alert, you'll earn 20 points. So it's also, I'll do a video, dedicated video for these steps, you know. Then these are some of the perks already for having Nansen points. Of course, they there will be other perks down the road. You know, we never know what will come about of this. You will see here it says more partner perks coming season 2. So for now, what can you get? You know, like in my tier currently, I can get this access to Gecko Premium and API. So let's say I want to avail of Gecko Premium, I think I'll get a discount. So I'm able to get this discount here, 10% on API access. You know, API access for CoinGecko is likely huge. So if you get 10%, let's say you are paying 5,000 for API access, 10% will be like 500. If you're at a higher tier, then 20%. If you're in the north tier, you get 3 months free API access. Now, for builders, they will know how important this is. You want to build an application that requires access to Gecko Premium and API. Uh, you cannot without paying generally, and you want a discount, by the way. So these are tangible perks. Now, I've not explored if you will be spending the NXP points. Wow, this is interesting. This one, I've been wanting to have a subscription here, but okay, this is actually a discount, one-time code, 20% off coupon for standard and pro plans. Hmm. Because this is an analytical tool. This Get Money tool is an analytical tool. Let's see here. Can't switch plans, take a redeem. Okay, it's an analytical tool that will help you know everything that goes on X with respect to Web3. So I've been wanting to get like a pro subscription on here. I would, you know, I want to find out first if you will, when redeeming your points, are you going to be spending the points, or you can just take advantage of it while it remains. I'm not very sure about that yet, so I'll be finding that out in the next video. Bringing us to the end of this video, I think we've covered enough for this video. Subsequent videos will be tutorial centric. Stay tuned for that. To conclude, visit airdropc.com and subscribe to Airdrop Reminders. I'm working on 100 solid airdrop prospects. Each will have its own publication tutorial coming soonest to subscribers. Okay, so well, it's taking time to load. I'll put no, let's see. Okay, loaded. So I'm working on them. I'll soon be sending out emails with respect to them. So simply submit your email here, then subscribe to contact me using this contact form, this Telegram, and this Twitter. Subscribe to Web3 Wikis on all socials. Stay awesome, take action.